Have you ever wondered why some people thrive in adversity while others crumble? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? As we navigate through this intriguing maze of life, we often encounter hurdles and roadblocks, but what if these challenges aren't just obstacles? What if they're opportunities in disguise waiting to be discovered? Today we'll journey through some real-life case studies that perfectly illustrate this concept. So, buckle up and stay with us as we delve into the world of turning challenges into opportunities. Reframing is a powerful tool that can completely transform our perspective. Imagine you're an artist, and the world is your canvas. Now, what if you could change the colors on your palette, or even shift the entire scene you're painting? That's the essence of reframing. It's about altering the lens through which we view our experiences, particularly the challenging ones, and changing the narrative in our favor. Think of reframing as a form of mental alchemy. It involves transforming the base metal of adversity into the gold of opportunity. But how does this work? It all starts with our mindset. When we encounter a challenge, we have a choice on how we interpret it. We can see it as a roadblock, a dead end, or we can see it as a stepping stone, a chance to learn and grow. Reframing is not about denying reality or ignoring the difficulties we face. It's about acknowledging the challenge and then choosing to focus on the potential for growth. The opportunity that lies within. It's about asking, what can I learn from this, instead of, why is this happening to me? Let's consider a simple example. You're stuck in traffic. You could view this as a frustrating waste of time, or you could reframe it as an opportunity to listen to a podcast, catch up on an audiobook, or simply enjoy some quiet reflection time. The situation hasn't changed, but your experience of it has. Simply by shifting your perspective. Why is reframing so important? Well, it's because our mindset shapes our reality. It influences our emotions, our actions, and ultimately our outcomes. A positive mindset can empower us, fueling our resilience and enabling us to navigate even the most daunting challenges. Now, this might sound a bit abstract, but reframing is a skill that can be learned and practiced. Like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And once you've honed this skill, you'll find that you're not just surviving difficulties, but thriving amidst them. Now, let's take a look at some real-life case studies of individuals who have successfully reframed their challenges. Thomas Edison, one of the world's greatest inventors, faced numerous challenges on his path to success. His journey was far from a straight line, but rather a winding road filled with obstacles, setbacks, and what some might call failures. But Edison, he didn't see failures. Instead, he saw opportunities. Born in the mid-19th century, Edison was a self-taught scholar and inventor. His curiosity was insatiable, and his determination to explore the unknown was unparalleled. But his journey was not without its hardships. Edison's most significant undertaking, the invention of the practical electric light bulb, was an uphill battle fraught with countless stumbling blocks. His initial attempts were met with failure. The filaments he used burned out quickly, the designs were impractical, and many believed his idea was a mere pipe dream. But Edison was not deterred. Each failed experiment, each setback, was not a sign to stop for him. Instead, they were stepping stones, guiding him closer to his goal. Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This statement perfectly encapsulates his outlook. He chose to see each failure not as a setback, but as a lesson, an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to inch one step closer to success. After countless trials and errors, Edison finally succeeded in inventing a practical and affordable electric light bulb. What others saw as a series of failures, Edison saw as a journey of discovery. His relentless pursuit of innovation, fueled by his unique perspective on failure, led him to illuminate the world. Edison's story is a testament to the power of reframing. He didn't just overcome his challenges, he embraced them, learned from them, and used them to fuel his journey towards success. He reframed his failures as opportunities, turning stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Edison's story shows us that challenges can indeed be opportunities in disguise. So, the next time you face a challenge, remember Edison. Remember that every failure is a step closer to success, and every challenge is an opportunity waiting to be seized. J.K. Rowling, the world-renowned author of Harry Potter, also has a tale of overcoming adversity. This story begins in Edinburgh, Scotland, where she found herself as a single mother living on government aid and grappling with depression. Rowling had always dreamed of being a writer, and the idea for Harry Potter had come to her during a delayed train journey. She spent years meticulously crafting the world of Hogwarts, pouring her heart and soul into the manuscript. Ready to share her creation with the world, she sent the manuscript to numerous publishers, only to be met with rejection after rejection. Some might have crumbled under the weight of these rejections, but not Rowling. She understood that failure was not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Each rejection was a challenge, a test of her resolve and dedication to her craft. Rather than viewing these rejections as a sign to give up, she saw them as an opportunity to improve, to refine her storytelling, to ensure that her magical world was as enchanting and captivating as it could be. Rowling once said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case, you fail by default." She took her own advice and continued to persevere, to believe in the magic of her story, despite the odds stacked against her. Finally, after a year of persistent effort, the Bloomsbury Publishing House in London gave her a chance, and the rest, as they say, is history. Today, Harry Potter is a global phenomenon, beloved by millions, and J.K. Rowling is one of the most successful authors in the world. Rowling's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of challenge. Her story teaches us that rejections and failures are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to success. They are opportunities to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. It's all about how we choose to frame them. So how can you start applying this reframing technique in your own life? Well, let's dive right in, shall we? The first step, believe it or not, is the simplest yet the most crucial. Practicing positive self-talk. When faced with a challenge, we often tend to be our harshest critics. But what if we flipped the script? Instead of saying, "I can't do this," you say, "This is tough, but I can handle it." You're not denying the challenge, but you're altering your perspective to see it as an obstacle you're capable of overcoming. Next, surround yourself with positivity. This isn't about ignoring the negative, but rather about encouraging an environment where positive reframing is possible. This could mean having friends who uplift you, reading books that inspire you, or even following social media accounts that motivate you. These influences can subtly shift your mindset over time, making it easier to reframe challenges when they arise. Now, let's talk about failure. It's often seen as the end of the road, a sign to give up. But what if we viewed failures as learning opportunities? Each time you fail, you get invaluable feedback about what works and what doesn't. Instead of allowing failure to stop you in your tracks, use it as a stepping stone to iterate, improve, and ultimately succeed. Consider the story of Thomas Edison we discussed earlier. He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He reframed his countless failures not as dead ends, but as stepping stones to his eventual success. Similarly, remember J.K. Rowling's journey? She saw her initial rejections not as a sign to quit, but as a challenge to improve her work. And look where that mindset got her. So, when you encounter your next challenge, remember to engage in positive self-talk, immerse yourself in positivity, and view failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. In conclusion, challenges are not roadblocks, but rather stepping stones to success. As we've journeyed through the art of reframing, we've seen how this perspective has shaped the lives of individuals like Thomas Edison and J.K. Rowling. Each of them, in their own unique way, took the challenges they faced and reframed them into opportunities. Edison saw his countless failures not as setbacks, but as lessons learned on his path to inventing the light bulb. Rowling, on the other hand, took her struggles with poverty and depression and turned them into the fuel that ignited the creation of the Harry Potter series. Both of these individuals provide compelling examples of how challenges can be catalysts for success, if we allow them to be. But it's not just about famous figures in history, it's about you and me. It's about taking the obstacles in our daily lives and viewing them through a different lens. A lens that sees opportunity where others see hardship. It's about embracing the challenges we face, not with fear or dread, but with curiosity and optimism. Reframing is more than a mindset. It's a tool, a skill that can be honed and utilized in every aspect of our lives. So let's start today. Let's start seeing our challenges as opportunities for growth, for learning, for transformation. Next time you face a challenge, remember to ask yourself, what opportunity does this present?